You see, let me tell you, let's identify the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room. And the lecture from Yuna, I think he identified the elephant in the room. It's leadership. I've been around. I think you can see I'm white. Yeah, so there was a question that how do we know that the policies are okay? That are good. We benchmark. I traveled with, South Korea has developed. I traveled with the highly ranking senior officials to South Korea. The team was headed by Professor Gaddafi, with Tom Armando, the Johnny State Glass this year, and so on. We went there to Korea Development Institute to learn about leadership and development, how Korea developed. So these are countries that we have benchmarked. When I went to ILO with different ministers, we consulted other governments. So even the policies we benchmark, we developed the policy. And I will give credit here also that we developed these policies consulting the stakeholders here. The youth were consulted. They were part of that. And also with the help of the experts like Kabiruhas, the Herbert is there, we put heads together. It's actually, we benchmarked, it's a good policy. The only problem, and we subjected it to independent evaluation. It was actually evaluated by independent group from UK, from Switzerland, and so on. It's good, but it was found that one, there's no leadership in terms of coordination. Two, there was no resources. Do you know that even Vision 2030 was not budgeted for? No money, but the vision is there. Go and ask. National Development Plan is there. No money. You understand? That is the seriousness. Labor force survey, the last statistics you have here is 2018. You know why? If you produce statistics is to reveal, we have to admit as government that we have failed. You are right. We have to admit. Yes, we have to admit. But if we don't admit, what do? You.
That's a question for Albius.
Yeah, I think we will go. But I want to leave you with the question. Huh? I want to leave you with the question. Go and do assignment. Africa had dictators. Asia had dictators. But Asia developed. Africa did not develop. For me, did not develop. Go and do that assignment as students. You will find out why. You will find out why. Huh?
Thank you very
The
much.
elephant in the room. You see, the Minister of Labor cannot create employment alone. The name, don't worry about the name. It cannot create employment alone. It's a whole government approach and also the private sector. So, and we develop policies. In those policies, you have programs and projects, and then you implement the policies together, private sector and government. So, in fact, the Ministry of Labor coordinates the activities for employment creation. So, I just wanted to say that. In terms of there was a question, I think, I don't know whether I missed another question. Before I come to...
For the sake of time, you can just go to your contribution.
Yeah. I just wanted to say also with what your advocate you are going to ask is that how can we create employment? I think we should change the way we have been doing things, advocate. From 1997, I think we are doing the same thing. So if you expect to get different results doing the same thing, I think that is it's not good at all. But then I feel that we developed the employment directives in the ministry in terms of linking to procurement. Government can create employment through procurement. That is the development budget. So we have directives that can that says those who support enterprises of young people, they should get tenders, and also those who employ more people and so on. Those directives, if we can implement them adequately, I think we can create employment. Public revenue driven from capital-intensive sectors, if we can really channel those revenues to labor-intensive sectors. Public works programs, I think advocate, you agree with me, expanded, in South Africa, there's expanded public works program. It has created massive employment, if we do that. The other one is that multinational companies operating in Namibia should be required to support the local industries within where they operate. A town like Sakose, Caribbean, and so on, those towns could have been developed because of the mines that are operating there. And they support local enterprises there to create sustainable jobs. I think those are the things that we can do. And also there's a program, the UN program. I think advocate is aware of that. Global Accelerator. It's a UN Secretary General program. Global Accelerator, it says they want to help countries to accelerate. Then the two things that I will mention, to accelerate employment creation and social protection, which is actually people advocate here. And that will be a game changer. I want to say this, I want to applaud that government has made effort in that, because this program was only for less developed countries. But you know, Namibia is about, we are rich, but we lobbied. I think I will give credit to a team also led by Advocate Yafwini. We lobbied, and our president went, and they agreed that Namibia, we know your status, but you will be part of this. And I agree, Advocate, if we meet the conditions, and then we implement that program, it will be a game changer, because UN will support the employment creation initiative in this country to fast track. So we will create more. I think there are a lot of we will share, Advocate, some other recommendations. But I think if we do that, we will definitely create employment. But remember, I asked the question I'm I don't know whether when we finish, when we meet, maybe I will get the answer. I said we have to identify the owner of a club and then the coach. Immediate thing, we will fire the coach. Thank you very much.